Chapter 11. Sri Sadguru said, "Now I shall describe to you the details of Sri Chaitanya Deva's pilgrimage to Sri Brindavan. Hearing to this narration immediately results in firm devotion to Sri Krishna. After some time, Sri Chaitanya left Jagannatha Puri and set out for Sri Brindavan accompanied by the Vaishnavas. Visiting Navadvipa, he provided immense joy to all his followers and his mother Sachi Devi. When he happened to meet his chaste wife Vishnupriya, he presented her his sandals out of compassion. Later, Sri Gauranga Deva arrived at Ramkili Nagar. There, he met Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Those two brothers were serving in the court of a Muslim king. Coming to the contact with Sri Mahaprabhu, they became illustrious Vaishnavas. Sri Mahaprabhu returned to Jagannatha Puri again, as he did not want to reach Sri Brindavan with a big crowd of followers accompanying him. After some days, leaving behind his followers, Sri Gauranga Deva started for Sri Brindavan without anyone's knowledge. Sarvabhauma and others followed Sri Mahaprabhu, who had started for Sri Brindavan, maddened with loving devotion. Sri Gauranga pacified them all very gently and stopped them. Taking one person to give him company, he started towards Sri Brindavan. As he was apprehensive that people might crowd around him, he chose a route leading through the forest to Sri Brindavan. Lost in thoughts of Sri Brindavan, he became intoxicated with the luscious sweetness of devotion. The villagers en route were happy to get his darshan providentially. Their joy was comparable to that of a poor man who found a treasure. He bestowed the villagers with implicit faith in a taste of the divine names of Lord Hari through his darshan, his touch, glance, and words. On the way, along with the Brahmana accompanying him, Bhagavan Sri Chaitanya entered a path running through the rugged forest haunted by wild animals like the lion and the tiger. Sri Gauranga roamed about in the jungle, free of fear even after sunset, maddened with Krishna Prem as he was. Snakes ran towards him, tigers came bouncing up, lions roared, and wild birds made loud noises. In that forest, Sri Gauranga walked like an elephant gone amok. The Brahmana too followed him, afraid and greatly perturbed. Sri Mahaprabhu took that dreadful forest inhabited by the tigers to be the holy Brindavan and carried on his Krishna Kirtan. When the entire forest reverberated with Krishna Kirtan, all the birds and animals there were attracted towards Sri Gauranga, and hence they approached him. Some danced joyfully, some wagged their tails, some of the animals affectionately licked Gauranga's body, some others looked at him with great affection. Some animals went round him in reverence and bowed to him. Some others stood reverentially listening to the Namakirtan. The Brahmana assembled on Sri Gauranga was surprised to see the affectionate dealings of those wild animals with Sri Gauranga. Thus, with his very darshan influencing even the wild animals and bestowing loving devotion to Lord Keshava, Sri Gauranga reached the bank of the holy Yamuna. One time he was engaged in Krishna Kirtan and was dancing at another. Yet another time he was shedding tears. Thus he reached the bank of holy Yamuna that delights the hearts of the Krishna devotees. Sri Gauranga looked at the sacred and beautiful river Yamuna. The waters were the home of attractive swans. Fully blossomed lotus flowers added a touch of brilliance to the beauty of the river. There was a golden flight of steps leading to the water level. There were sandy patches here and there, giving a special effect to the scenic beauty. The water was tasty and had a sweet fragrance about it. In the bed of the river lay valuable pearls and corals. There were big fish and turtles reverentially enjoying the flow of water. The water was crystal clear, white and frothy. Flowers were whirling around with the current of the gushing waters. The reflection of the sun on the ripples of water was dazzling to the eyes. The entire riverside was surrounded by luxuriant growth of trees of various kinds. Sri Gauranga saw the river venerated by the Devas, Siddhas, Gandharvas, and the saints, and worshipped by the inhabitants of the Goloka with the chanting of divine names of Krishna. Ecstatic symptoms caused by the highest spiritual emotion seen in the case of the true Bhakta appeared on Sri Gauranga's person, and he fainted. The Brahmana accompanying him gave solace to Sri Chaitanya Deva and helped him board the boat going towards Sri Vrindavan. Getting into the boat, Sri Gauranga started speaking to the Brahmana in a voice choked with loving devotion as follows. Sri Mahaprabhu said, "The serene river, Devi Yamuna, who had risen from the mountain of Kalinda, has given Sri Krishna himself as her consort as a result of her penances in many forms. That this serene river, Devi Yamuna, who has risen from the mountain of Kalinda, has Sri Krishna himself as her consort as a result of her penances in many forms. Sri Krishna, the Lord, dressed in an exquisite yellow silk garment, used to play with the gopis only in these waters of the Yamuna. In these very same waters, on moonlit nights, Sri Krishna used to row a boat along with Devi Radha, having a merry time. The beloved of the gopis, the overlord of Manmata, engaged in Rasa Leela on this bank of Yamuna only. Every day, Bhagavan Sri Krishna used to take the cows to the Yamuna to quench their thirst and his own. These very waters of the Yamuna, reddened with the kumkum paste rubbed on Devi Radha, regained their natural blue color when they caressed the beautiful features of Sri Krishna, whose complexion resembles the dense rain-bearing clouds. O Devi Yamuna, you are blessed, your waters are blessed, your sandy shores are also blessed, the entire Brindavan is blessed. Sri Sadguru continued. Speaking thus, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu lost consciousness due to the exhilaration caused by loving devotion and remembrances of Sri Krishna and fell into the waters of the Yamuna. All the boatmen present there started screaming out of astonishment. The Brahmana too cried. The boatman rushed to save Sri Mahaprabhu and with difficulty lifted him up and placed him on the boat. Then they took care of him with all affection and pacified him. Sri Gauranga started singing Sri Krishna's name very melodiously. Stretching out his hands above his head, he started jumping and dancing like an elephant that had gone amok. When Sri Chaitanya thus danced with vigor due to Prem Bhakti, the boat also danced on Yamuna waters as its balance was disturbed. The Brahmanas could not calm Sri Mahaprabhu. At last, Sri Mahaprabhu shouted, "Krishna, Krishna," repeatedly, fell down and fainted. Thus, the boat lost its balance due to emotional upset experienced by Sri Chaitanya, resembling maddened elephant. With great difficulty, it reached the beautiful shore of the Yamuna. Then all in the boat alighted along with Sri Gauranga, with their hair standing on end all over their bodies. They saw Brindavan in great excitement. Thus ends the chapter 11 entitled Shri Vana Yatra Varnanam of Book 4 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.